Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then please subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my future videos. In front of us we have the HanRongDa model number HRD-103. It's an AM/FM stereo pocket radio. I purchased this radio for a total of $9.60 shipped from Hong Kong on an eBay purchase. So this radio is very popular on YouTube. You'll see this quite often. You'll see it all over Amazon, all different brands. And I finally decided to pick one up because everybody's doing it, and I wanted to see what this was about. And it's a really nice radio. Right away, $10. Just go get yourself one. You'll be really happy. So we're going to go over it real quick here. This is the box it came in. Enjoy Broadcasting, HRD. Show you the box real quick. You can pause and read that if you want to. Pause and read that if you want to. Pause and read that if you want to. That freaked me out. 9K. I almost went, damn, I got to send this back. But nope, it's switchable. There's a special way to do it. So, all right. So there's the box. Let's go ahead and open this up. It's always not fun. Here we go. Get the radio on top. A little foam protected on this ride here. Underneath this, we have some more goodies. Let me go ahead and just pour those out. And I think the box is empty. Let's check it. Yep, box is empty. All right. The first thing we get is a USB charging cable. This charges the internal USB. It charges the lithium battery internal, which is a 3.7 volt, 500 milliamp hour variety. And you use that to charge. Cool. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Here we got a wrist strap we can put on. Sweet. Pair of headphones. They look real nice actually. Got little foam covers even. So for a $9.60 radio, you get this too. Not bad. Very nice. Okay, here we got manual. So you can just there it is, the manual. And if you need to read it, because you lost yours, there you are. You can just pause and read that. And we'll do the other side since it's such a small manual. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know what song that is, but there you are. Oh, and frequency and stuff for frequency geeks. There you go. We'll talk about that. All right. So, okay, let's get to the radio already. There it is. Plastic bag holding it. Okay, let's just kind of bring this down a little bit since it's a small radio. We'll go over dimensions. So this little guy is 2 inches across, 3 3/8 of an inch high, and a 1/2 inch in depth. And for perspective, I brought out a little DT180 Sanjin. Awesome radio. I'll put a link up here for that review. Just a really neat radio. I love this radio. Runs on standard batteries, which is a plus. Get that out of the way. We have a CC pocket. Always have that out there. Current time, 10:39 p.m. And an Altoids tin. And the fun little thing, does it fit in an Altoids tin? Let's find out. Will it fit? It fits. You can store your radio in an Altoids tin. Yay! All right. I know people like to kick out of that. All right, so features of this radio. Left-hand side, nothing. Front, we have HanRongDa. We have an LCD display, 1.5 inch. We have the FM, AM 2-band stereo radio. We have some buttons on the front. Let's go over the buttons real quick. We have tuning up and down, also seeking up and down. We have a memory minus, which functions as a lock feature for the radio. And we have an M+, so these are going up and down preset mode. Here we have an AM/FM band button, toggle between AM and FM. Also acts as your automatic save, search and save for your AM and FM band. So you can hit this and automatically scan and save all the stations it finds. Here we have a memo and delete function button. We have volume up and down rocker. And here we have a power button that also functions as a mute feature too while the radio is on. Cool. Didn't know that. I had to read that in the manual. Up here we have a spot for the wrist strap. Let's see, we have the headphone port. Headphones are really good. It better be on a radio like this with no speaker. FM stereo sounds fantastic. FM band sounds fantastic to my ears. I love it. Very clean, very clear, not too bassy. I love it. It's like the Sanjin without the deep bass boost. It's perfect. AM band, it's kind of neutral. I wish it had more highs, but it's listenable. There's our DC 5 volt in to charge an internal lithium battery. On the back there, we got the frequency chart. And there you go, made in China. All right, who would have thought? So I don't have a way to audio test this. Now, I don't have an amplifier to boost the signal. This will not work with my GPX radio. That works with all my other speakerless radios. So we're just going to talk about the radio, and I'll show you a few things, and maybe we can just Maybe I can hold the earphone up to the microphone and we can just show you that, yes, I'm getting the station in. So you can see that it works. So let's go ahead and we'll just go over features. We'll turn it on. Oh, sorry. Press and hold, power button, turns it on. Okay, that's kind of nice so you can't just accidentally bump it. So on the display here, you'll see it says FM, and it has the battery life indicator there in the top left. We have the frequency, 93.3. Cool. And then to tune it, you can tune it in steps like that, or you can press and release, and it'll seek to the next strongest station. Now there's no headphones hooked up, so it'll probably keep going here for a while. So we'll stop it. You can't press and hold it like the Sanjin. Well, now it's doing it because that's interesting. Normally it doesn't do that all the time for me, so usually stops like that. So I don't know what the trick is to get it to fast seek, but there we go. Maybe if it doesn't find a station right away, it'll fast seek to the next spot. Okay. So I was having a hard time doing that before, so let's it found a station there. So it's letting me fast tune it. Now this was interesting because I couldn't do this while I was using the radio, but I was using it with headphones. So let's just plug headphones in here. And we're going to go ahead and do that same thing where I press and hold down. Yeah, see, now it won't work with headphones in. It won't let me do that fast tuning. It just stops in the next station. Yeah, so I knew that was right. So that's just something, yeah, you can't speed go with it. So there you are. Okay. So I just wanted to check that real quick with the headphones. All right, so up and down, seek forward, seek down. The real big thing on this radio is the memories. You get 29 on the FM and 29 on the AM. You can select your band here, AM and FM. Here's AM. And you have FM1 and FM2, which is nice. But you only get 29 total presets on FM, so you can't get double because you have 2 FM bands, unfortunately. I thought you could, but nope. You're limited to a total of 58 presets on the radio. AM, you get 29. So there you go. And let's go ahead. I showed you that. So you can do an auto save. So we'll just hook up my headphones. I'll show you how that works. And plug this in. This is my antenna. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to press and hold on FM here. And what it's going to do is it's going to scan the band and save to the presets. And you can see it'll change up here. And it's going to find quite a bit. It does downstairs real well. So as it's doing this, let's talk about FM reception. FM sensitivity is very good. FM selectivity is very good. FM stereo is just okay. What I mean by that is it reminds me of certain radios that have a difficult time getting the stereo reception in. I'll typically get maybe 5 or 6 of the found stations in stereo. In this radio, I was outside today walking, and when I say sensitivity and selectivity were very good, I got about 50 plus stations easily with this radio, and it was really neat on FM. Just I loved it. Just a great little FM radio. And there we go. We're gonna max out there. There we are. So it did its thing. Now, if you want to go up and down those presets, you just hit the M negative or M plus to go up and down. You can see the presets changing as you do that, and the frequency changing. The only thing I don't like about this radio is that when I'm tuning it, you have to get used to the idea that when you're tuning it, that down is not here. Naturally, you want to go, oh, I want to go down. Oh, crap, hit the preset button. It's like got to go over here to go down. So you have to get used to this radio where the up and down aren't in a normal position, that they're across each other. I wish they would have just taken these memory keys and put them up here, and these tuning keys and put them here. They just kind of reverse. You see what I'm saying? You know, maybe M plus and M negative here, and up and then down and tuning here. You guys remember that next time you build this, because this is just kind of a pain. Because I find myself doing this all the time, where I'm tuning it and then also I'm in the memory mode. I'm like, damn. But that's how that works, the memory mode. So there you go. Like I said, FM, fantastic. It's a 4-star if you want to call it that. My rating is, I told you in the previous video, I have a 5 tiered system on talking about FM, and it starts out as fair as the lowest, okay. And you got good, which is average, very good, and then excellent. And this is very good on both selectivity and sensitivity. So it's like a 4-star. Yay. AM reception. This is really good for your locals, semi-locals, and semi-distant stations. And we'll get to that. So let's go ahead and go to the AM band. So 740. This is a good thing. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn this up, my volume. And we'll see if we can hear Zoomer. I think we'll be able to. I'm just going to hold this right to the microphone and see if you guys can hear that. It's kind of, I hear musicking in 1 second. So it does get the stations. Let's see. I was let's go to 750. Okay, now I'm getting some interference. Let's go ahead. I had the transformer plugged in. Okay, so 750 I was getting a station earlier. Right now I'm not. So this is Detroit. So that's cool. So you can see that this radio works very well on the AM. Gets all the locals. Doesn't have any birdie tones, which is nice. This is WHAS. I'm not sure if you guys are hearing this, but this is 850 KOA Denver. It's picking it up. This is CJBC, Toronto. So yeah, this radio really surprised me. 870. I can hear something that's very faint. This is 880 WCBS. So this radio is just phenomenal. My locals come in nice and clear, 1,000. Sorry, I have to use the headphones, but that's all I can do right now. So that's cool. I can cup it in my hand there. Yeah, this is pretty cool. This is KDKA, Pittsburgh, 450 miles away. Cool. So yeah, AM Performer is great. And I was going to talk to you a little bit too when we're done here. Just kind of do a quick little. This is WHO, Des Moines, Iowa. So yeah, this is a lot of fun. I've enjoyed this. I don't know if it'll get Philly. This is really working good tonight. Yeah, I can barely hear it, but it's getting it, so that's cool. Let's go back down since I had interference. Yeah, it's finding a lot of stations here. I'm going to go back down to 740 zoomer. I hear some music. But earlier it was coming in crystal clear, so that's nice. All right, so we're going to go ahead and my local. Surprising how loud this is. And then 670 I love. Sports station.
Positive tone on this. I'm very, very excited about the draft. Going in, if the Bulls were picking at 7, I had like McCall.
Bet you we can get Nashville. There we go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just turn that off. All right, so we're going to go ahead and finish this up. We'll do final thoughts on the HanRongDa HRD-103. Is it worth a buy? Heck yeah. This thing is like $9. Like I said, $9.60. Go out and get yourself one. FM, like I said, it's very good. It's almost excellent. It just blew me away for a little tiny guy like this. For like what it is, under $10. Just wow, just amazing. AM reception like tonight, just I can't believe it. It's like I didn't expect it to get Zoomer or CJBC or WCBS or WSB Atlanta, and I was like, this is amazing. Today, like during the daytime, I was picking up some semi-locals, and what I found out with this radio is that you have to give it time. It has like a slow-acting AGC circuit, automatic gain control, if you guys don't know what that means on AM. And what happens is I'll be listening to a station, and it'll be kind of faint, and I just make sure I'm in the right direction for that station. And I just give it probably 5-6 seconds, and it'll like warm up, like it gets louder and louder and louder. So you give it time for that circuit to bring that radio station in, and it will. So this radio really is amazing on both bands. I'm really impressed that there's no birdie tones, that the AM is pleasantly to listen to, and you can get long distance stations with it. I'm really shocked. This is just a really great pocket radio. So this radio gets a big thumbs up for me for $10 or under $10. Holy cow. Just amazing what this does. Just a great performer all the way around. So yeah, there it is, the HanRongDa HRD-103. If you liked the video, like the presentation, big thumbs up. Sorry I couldn't do a better audio demonstration, maybe in the future if I can get an amplifier. But I'll be honest with you, a lot of those amplifiers affect the AM reception. And you're trying to do a review and you can't really show the AM off. And I like the idea of doing that. If I find an AM amplifier or an AM circuit, a amplifier that works good with the AM circuit, I will use that and we'll do a review, a band scan with it to show you the capability of the radio in a more traditional format. So you don't have to take my word for it. But I'll be honest with you, if you're interested in this radio at all, just go out and buy it. You'll be happy. You'll be like, Todderbert, thank you. It's awesome radio. You guys probably know that already. You guys probably own a couple. It's really nice. Just a nice little pocket radio. All right. So yeah, like I said, like the video. Thank you very much. If you're new to the channel and you like these little pocket radios, I do quite a few reviews. I love small radios, so that's my thing. And high performing ones like this one is amazing. Just makes me happy. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified of more reviews like this. And then comment below what you think about the HanRongDa HRD-103. Is it for you? Do you like it? I'm enjoying this radio. It's great. I think I'm going to use it quite often. Take it outside and go through the bands again and do some nighttime listening with it just to see what I can bring in. Just amazing. It's for the money. I'm just blown away. So there you have it. And oh yeah, one thing before this is the end of the video. There's a way to set that 9 and 10K stepping. It's in the manual. If you saw me going through it, it's just you hold down memory, negative, and memo when the power's off, and then it comes up with a choice, and then you just hit up or down for 9 or 10K steps. So these two buttons and an up or down. Very simple. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next video. Take care and goodbye.